Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Resonant Rise. Okay, so in this episode we're going to recap all the work I've been doing off screen. Maybe saw a little bit there in the corner, but I'm going to save that for last. At least I'm going to try to. So in one of our early episodes we went downstairs, we got some ender lilies. I collected these just a little bit ago and cleared my bag out. So those were kind of cool to get from time to time. I wanted to go over the meteor shield. So you get these things out of here. I've collected a bunch already, so I have several down in the chest. And as you add these gems into here, it increases the range. Like it says, 320 blocks out of 5 out of 5. So it's kind of loud. I'm going to put this back in. So, so 256. Yeah, kind of loud. I tried adjusting volumes, couldn't get it to work. So 320 blocks, 5 out of 5. As soon as you get these, throw these in here. Also, you get a lot of these falling meteor chip things. And if you take those, meteor, let's try belt. Okay, so how about falling? Bear with me, guys. Just trying to get you guys caught up to date. All right, so cool. So you get these magnetic field disruptors, and basically it's 4 pieces of obsidian, one of those things from there, and these 3 meteorite ingots and a diamond. The meteorite ingots, they're pretty simple. You can just take, it's not in here, but it's in here somewhere. You can just take one of these fallen meteorite chips, put it in a smelter with a piece of coal, and you get one back. So I did that. So took those, crafted this up, took one of my last diamonds. I just recently found some more, but it was literally one of my last diamonds right there. And then you do this, and then you get a belt of magnetization. So this thing's pretty cool. You can throw stuff out, and boom, pick it right back up. Pretty cool. I've been in the process of trying to repair all the base from the Space Kitten attack, and it's going. Got all the oak trees are grown. Snow, that's going to be a problem. So yeah, a lot of the base is getting repaired. Got all the holes fixed. Got all the lighting fixed, and all that fun stuff. So now let's bring us to the coup de grace of what the most I've been working on is all the smelters. I said I was going to do rows of smelters, and well, here they are. There are 14 of them in total. And yeah, this is going to be pretty epic. I've done a build like this before on another server. It was much, much smaller. There are roughly, just guesstimation, 24 stacks of the seared stone. So I have a few left over. This thing was set up to automatically generate and use cobble. I had a cobble generator right here that's not there no more. And so yeah, I literally just build this up with cobble and continue to make the seared brick until it ran out of lava. So that's something I have to go do now, is go fill that full of lava. So I was going to give you a demonstration on kind of how this is going to work. We will do this by going and doing this. So that's one entire stack of osmium ore is all going to get dumped into here. And let's go see if we can look down in from the top. Here's zombies. I think they're outside, but still. Never too safe. Oh, that's the cobble. So nearly an entire stack. So we can hold 1, 2, 3, or we can hold 8. Duh, there's 9, so it's missing 1. So we can hold 8 more. So just a touch over one entire stack of osmium ore, and boom, it's done. It's all smelted down like that, one entire stack, and now it's making blocks. So now it made a block, it sucked it up, it put it in this chest. If we open the chest, Chest is empty. That's what these pipes are for. All the pipes are fed and led down to here. It takes a second. Because of this guy right here. He's kind of on the slow side. So what'll end up happening is eventually this guy will feel the urge to kick that loose, and when it does, they'll show up over here. So the advantage to this system is I'm going to put a piping system just like this across the top, and I'm going to move our hopper, this controller piece right here, I'm going to move it up towards the top. And in the process of doing that, I'm going to have a chest, just like this one right here. When we'll come up out of the mine, we'll right-click on this, dump all our ore into here, and it'll go up into that top sorting system, and it'll all filter into the correct smelter, get turned into blocks, and then get filtered down through the system. So is that still... Okay, so that doesn't have anything in it, so we should come over here, open up this chest, and bam. There's a bunch of blocks. So that's pretty cool. So we don't have to worry about sorting anything anymore. It will just kind of take care of it ourselves. I went overkill on this because later on, when we get some of the other mods up and running, we get to go even more overkill than this. There's a couple cool mods. One's called Extra Cells. And basically we can turn any liquid into digital storage. There's this thing called an ME unit, which literally is like the largest chest you'll ever want in the game. This is nothing compared to an ME unit. And you can store liquids inside the chest. So instead of storing this stuff, we can store liquid and then convert it back into anything we want, including even more tinkerer stuff. So this smelter here, I'm going to break back down. I'm going to make it smaller, probably half as high, probably right above that gold chest right there is where I'll break it. And turn this back into a smelter so we can make tools again. As I don't think we need any more seared brick or seared stones. I have like, I started on a bricks first, so we have like 3 stacks of bricks. So we got all the stuff we need. So this will get finished up here pretty soon. And we'll head down that path. Another thing I'm working on the side, as I just come across supplies and everything, I'm working on Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare is a pretty cool mod. It allows you to work with NPCs and do a whole bunch of automation. And so I'm working on getting as much of the research done as I can, kind of in between everything that's going on with building of that, harvesting ores. I need to cut those trees down. So let's see here. We want to have that selected. And so I can do things like crop farms, have it do animal farms, and all kinds of fun stuff. It's a really awesome mod. I've seen several spotlights of it on YouTube, and it's something I can't wait to get into. I'm not going to do a whole lot of details on this mod because it is so massive. It's probably a good 2 mods combined. So... But as I get going through this, I will talk about it more. But right now, I'm just doing the research part. Where's our axe? There it is. So here's the advantage of that magnet. Watch this. There we go. All the stuff, just boom, right in your inventory. Awesome stuff right there. Okay, so throw this and this in there. Okay, so this advanced research, or the research for the advanced warfare, takes a lot of paper. So I went out, I found some reeds, brought them back. It also takes some wheat for some of the stuff, so that's why the little farm's right there. And I kind of like this setup, and I think I'm going to mirror it to this other side, and we'll do a road down the middle. Over to there, and then down this way, and around the courtyard kind of thing. Some really cool stuff in this mod called Britannia, and it's called Trodden Dirt. And basically what it is it's this pretty simple recipe, but you need this dirt that comes from that mod. You need coarse dirt. It's nothing fancy, but the only way to get it is through Minecraft or through the sludge boilers and through Botania. Since I want to go down Botania anyway, that's the direction I'm going to go. So what this stuff does is it's basically a really cool textured dirt. It's hard to explain how it's different, but also it basically gives you almost sprint speed for walking. So somewhere between sprint and walk just by walking on it. So it makes for really awesome paths. It has a really awesome texture. So I want to use that. So you'll use it to lead up to the doors, all the way around the courtyards, and out to the front of our little base. So it's something I want to get going with on Botania. And so actually, let's go ahead and do something real quick. Let's grab some dirt. And we're going to do something real quick. We're going to come over here and put that there, and let's see here. Put this here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 here. Alright, so I'm going to put those 3 there. And right there. See, that's at the bottom left corner. Shield's been protected. That's where you get the items that I was telling you guys about in the beginning of the episode. So we're going to grab these mystical white flowers. And, oh, we need the book first. Okay. So Botania is a mod I am familiar with. When I first started in modded Minecraft, it was literally the first mod I picked. I was like, I'm going to go be a daisy picker, and I'm going to do Botania. And it ended up being a fantastic mod. I did it as a joke initially. And let's see, I'm looking for a book. That's why I'm running around. And there we go. There's a book. So you need a book and a sapling. And so here's a sapling. Throw these in your crafting window like so. And you get the Lexica Botania book. So you take this book, right click, ta-da, this is how you learn all the recipes to do Botania. So we need to make first thing first with this thing called the Petal Apothecary. And the recipe consists of this. Alright. So we need some cobble. Got any cobble? Just kidding. So let's grab... Actually, I think we need one more. Whoops. Alright. So we're going to take 3 of these, go like that. So we go here, 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 and here. Oh, and we need a petal. I don't want to use white petals because we need as many of those as we can for the recipe we need to do next. So I'm going to come all the way over here and grab another flower, and we'll show you how to break down petals. So Botania has their own flowers in the game, and there's one for each of the 16 colors in the game. So this is Artifice. That's not one of the Botania flowers. We have 21 of these, so we're going to use that. And so what you do to get the petals is you take them, put them in your crafting window, and you'll get 2 of these. Hoppy, 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 bouncy, bouncy, fun, 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 fun. So then we take one of these, throw it in here, and you get the Petal Apothecary. Alright, so we also need some water. Bucket. Where's my bucket? Bucket. So we're going to go ahead and take this, and we'll just slap it down here for now. We can move it later. Let's see here. What else we got going? There's a couple different ways you can get water. I think it's Pam's Harvest? Yes. In Pam's Harvest, there's a really cool one called the Water Barrel. If you craft this, it's some iron and some logs. It's basically an unlimited water source. Pretty awesome stuff. Do we have enough iron on us? I wonder if it'll let us use osmium. Let's try it. Because I did see iron in there, so if it doesn't work, we do have some iron. So we're going to need 3 logs. And we have more of this, so... So we're going to take these, throw this in here like so. Then like this, and like this. Alright, so it does not look like that works. I was going to say, did that keep our... So there's our iron, so we'll use that. This is definitely worth the resources on the iron. Well, trees are, well, replenishable, so they're not that big a deal. But this thing is pretty awesome because it's an unlimited water source. So you can literally just at any point in time take a bucket. Where'd my bucket go? Oh, thanks for glitching out on me there. So you can do that at any point in time. And let's see here. Can I use... Wrong button. Oh, it was the right button. Okay, just 2 buttons at the same time, I guess. Alright, so this is a pet apothecary. It takes water to work. And, well, we have water right there. Actually, you know what? To make this a little easier to operate, we're going to do that. I don't like that inventory tweaks is doing that. Thank you. So let's get this stuff out of the way. We need all these to be turned into mystical white petals, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. We also are going to need another part of this mod is I'm running around in circles. Is we need seeds. That's 1. We need more than that. Alright, cool. So that's 20 seeds. That's more than enough for what we got going. So, we're trying to make what's called a pure daisy. A pure daisy needs 4 white petals. That's it. So we put these on our hotbar. And we go, oh wait, we're going to want to take our magnet off. When you're throwing things down and you have a magnet on, it just kind of just doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I see the particle effects. That means you got it right. You throw a seed in, poof, you get a flower back. Pretty cool stuff. So now, take some more water, throw it in here, and we do it again. That's 3, right? Yep, that's 3. There's 4. Another seed. There's 2. And we're only going to make 3 for right now. We'll probably do a few more later for sure. There's all 4. Another seed. Done. Alright, so now what you do is you plant these guys like so. Grow stuff. Do stuff. Be cool. No? Okay. There's actually another step to this. You take any logs in the game and you plant them like this around the daisies, and they turn it into another resource. You don't have to fill the entire thing. You can do partials like that. And after a few seconds goes by, it turns it into something else. Wait for it. Come on, anytime now. It should literally be any second now. Got my hatchet ready. I don't want you guys to miss it, so that's why I'm not cutting away. Really? Come on. There it goes. So pop, 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 pop. And those will go because I placed them shortly after. 3, 2, 1, pop, and then those will all pop. So the cool part is this is just basically another resource, and this is how you collect the main resources for Britannia. So it's pretty simple to get. The flower doesn't go away. If you break the flower by mistake, it's not that big a deal. You can literally just take it, plop it back down. It doesn't have any refresh timers for breaking it. Nothing like that. So it's pretty awesome, and yeah, it's kind of hard to deny this kind of ability to craft your resources. So this is kind of where magical crops comes in, where it does similar things, where you just kind of like plant a seed, you get the stuff back you need. So we're going to take 2 of these, make 1 of these. And I don't want to use the white ones again. Let's go with, we have light green, let's go with the dark green. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make the wand, and it is what's used to do most of the things in Britannia. So I think we need 2 of these. I'm just doing this from memory, guys, so 1 here, 1 here. I think it's here and here. Alright, I'm looking at the book. Alright. So we need to make a wand of the forest. That's what we're after. Okay. Oh, we need 3 sticks. Okay. That was close. It's been quite a while since I've done this mod, so. And so the cool thing about this one is it's kind of customizable from the beginning. The 2 colors you pick here are the colors that you will see on the wand. So, yeah, there's the wand. Makes a cool little beepy sound. And, yeah, so this is what you use to craft a lot of things in Britannia and manipulate things in Britannia. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to work on the smelter system, get the top level for the item sorters, the inputs, all finished up. I need to get all the basins put in place. I didn't craft enough to begin with, and I need to get those in place. I also need to make the seared controllers. The tank. Way to go, Havoc. This is why we can't have nice things. Need to get the tanks in place as well as the drain. So once I get all those in place, it will pretty much be done. I'm also going to work at building a tank that'll run the center length of this. That's going to hold all of our lava to power all these. Yeah, it's going to look pretty epic when it's done. I'm also thinking about building some type of like catwalk system around the top so we can look down inside whenever we want as well. So I figure for this kind of mod pack with all these epic mods in it, may as well just be epic on our builds, right? So we're going to wrap up the episode today. Like I said, we're going to work on the smelters, get a lot more of the resources gathered for Britannia, because that's basically just a lot of sitting around and waiting. And we'll bring you guys back when we get a little bit more of that under control. So this is Havoc. Oh, I also need to get more level up too. It's Havoc. Have fun, and definitely keep gaming.